I think one of the questions that, and Tanya had mentioned this about the REQ, the Registre d'entreprise de Québec, that's the corporate filing that you have to ensure that Tanya was referring to, that you need to now mention whether or not what percentage of your workforce is capable of functioning in French. So any in-house counsel on the call, if you're not doing your own corporate filing, but you probably have external counsel, then that's what you need to speak to them about, is the REQ. The other thing about the REQ that some people are not aware of is that the OQLF and other Quebec administrative bodies use, like the CNESST, which Tanya is more than familiar with. They will use that REQ, the information in the REQ, to confirm the information and so forth. You know, the OQLF uses it to see if you've gone over 50 employees, for example, and they see that it's been there for, let's say, over a year or what have you, they're going to start wondering how come you haven't filed with them your first registration or your first filing to begin the process. So that's something that you have to make sure that that information is correct. If it's not, then you shouldn't wait for your annual update. You should go in there and change it. And then over on the Francisization, I think it's a good tool. People need to see it as a helpful tool and not something that adds another layer of bureaucracy or administration. And the reason why I say you should look at it from a positive perspective is it's a group of people. Half the people are representing the employees. The other half can represent management. It can obviously be more than half representing the employees, but that's the minimal thresholds. But it ensures that there's communication going between management and employees. And sometimes you discuss matters that aren't necessarily a language issue, but are some other issues, and that can help kind of circumvent having other type of employment or HR issues down the road. So I see it as a positive factor. From the OQLF perspective, I would say that people sometimes get a little tense and a little stressed out about having to deal with them, but they're actually, on the most part, they're actually very friendly people, and they're there to try and help you. They're not there to hit you with a stick. They're more there to try and give you some carrots and try and help you find ways of finding solutions to the regulatory requirements.